accompanied to the ring by Lucy. They are the team of Stone Hendricks and the Vampire Warrior, Gangrel.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the West Coast Wrestling Connection. I am Blake Chadwick alongside Jeff Aiken and Morty Lipschitz. Tag team title match to kick us off this week as Gangrel and Stone Hendricks will get a rematch against Fight and Flight. But you have to wonder, will Lucy play a role yet again?
Well, I wonder, is this going to be a fight for the championships, or is this just going to be another fight?
That's a good question, Jeff Aiken. Let's have an answer from you, too, now. You ask, you answer.
And now, introducing their opponents. They are the WCWC Tag Team Champions, Mikey O'Shea, Damian Drake.
And I think the answer is we've got a fight. Bell sounds were underway. Opening contest this week, and we've got a brawl. As you see, Gangrel in there along with Stone Hendricks taking on Mikey O'Shea and Damian Drake as this thing has gotten personal very, very quickly. It's ramped up from about 0 to 60 in just a couple of seconds.
Well, it got personal the last time they met, so it's just continuing to be more personal.
Yeah, it's almost like we haven't taken 2 weeks in between this and watched Gangrel rack up an impressive victory in between.
Gangrel certainly a big win. Just a week ago, we had Lucy at ringside as it looks like a double DDT. Look at that coming off the middle rope. Very impressive by Gangrel and Stone Hendricks. But if you noticed in the entrance of the challengers, Gangrel grabbing Lucy by the hair, almost having some sort of control over this sadistic girl.
Our incredible ring announcer, Todd Kennelly, says accompanied to the ring by Lucy, but it seemed to me that she was doing far from she was the one being accompanied, not doing the accompanying.
I'm confused about the incredible ring announcer Todd Kennelly. That expression, first of all, has me baffled. He doesn't do a bad job, but he's just
it is pretty baffling.
You're incredible. Just wait your turn, Blake. You're incredible.
Lateral press, only a near fall there for the team of Gangrel and Stone Hendricks. As Mikey O'Shea and Damian Drake certainly have the crowd support in this one. And over the last couple of weeks, we've dug deep. We've desperately tried to figure out the relationship between Gangrel, Lucy, and Stone Hendricks. But we have not really been able to find out a whole lot.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, last week I missed a part of the broadcast on the phone with the board of directors, and I hit them a couple times during the last week. I don't know if it's that they won't share or that they don't know. But nobody seems to know anything about Stone Hendricks or Lucy.
Now, let's not say no, but there may be somebody with a clue here.
I'm sure someone has a clue, but they've yet to divulge any of that information. As a great double team right here by the challengers, isolating Mikey O'Shea. And Jeff Aiken, you pointed out that you missed a part of the broadcast last week, talking with the board of directors. Well, you made it official later on. Coming up tonight in our main event, Jeff Boom and Darren Corbin one-on-one in a rematch for the Pacific Northwest Championship. I guess the theme tonight is a pair of championship rematches. Let's see how those go. As Stone Hendricks gets a near fall there against Mikey O'Shea, but Jeff Boom, within a hair of winning that title a couple of weeks ago. Let's see what he can do tonight and possibly get the biggest win of his career.
I don't know if it was possible, but it seems like in the last 2 weeks, Stone Hendricks has become an even more dangerous competitor than he was before. We saw the power of him last time, and now we're just seeing that targeted offense.
As Stone Hendricks, certainly a big individual. Picked up and scoop slam by O'Shea, who misses the big splash. And Hendricks takes him down with a kick.
This Hendricks is an animal.
The methodical offense of Stone Hendricks picking apart the tag team champions. And Gangrel looks to have picked a winner in terms of a tag team partner wherever he found this young man, in addition to wherever he found Lucy. And he has O'Shea propped up there right over that middle rope, and Lucy, as the referee is distracted, playing mind games once again, inserting herself. As we saw her cause the disqualification a couple of weeks ago. But it looked like Gangrel and Stone Hendricks were on the cusp of possibly winning the tag team titles. Lateral press by the Vampire Warrior, only a 2 count. Tries again, hooks the leg again, only 2. But Gangrel, ever since cashing in that bounty, we've seen an entirely different attitude over the last few weeks.
Yeah, he started going after that bounty. We saw a change of heart. But it was about business. He was pretty clear about that. It has gone well beyond being about business. But a big change in his approach in this match and the last one. He's making those multiple cover attempts. I think Gangrel has his eyes focused on walking out of here as tag team champion.
But also at the same time, Jeff Aiken, I think the championship is important to him, but he appears to just want to hurt people still. That's all he cares about. There's no gentle Gangrel out there anymore.
Yeah, none at all. And I think regardless of the outcome of this match, that mission has already been accomplished.
And I kind of like it, to be honest with you. It's a nice look for Gangrel.
As look at the power and strength on full display right there of Stone Hendricks with that suplex on O'Shea. Morty, you've talked a lot about O'Shea dropping some weight, but he's still a very large individual and has a huge base of strength in those legs. And it's very difficult to get him up and over for that suplex, but Hendricks does it with ease.
Hendricks is no lightweight. I wouldn't want to mess with him. Maybe you'd like to take him out on a miniature golf date to see if he can lift you up and put you in the little hole head first.
I think I'll pass on that one.
I think I would probably pass too.
As there's the tag back into the Vampire Warrior as these two, like they did a couple of weeks ago, isolating Damian Drake, doing an excellent job right here, isolating the Irish Juggernaut. O'Shea puts his head down, and that's a mistake. And Gangrel looks to capitalize, possible impaler on its way. Shrugs him right off, and O'Shea with the spine buster. Nicely done by Mikey O'Shea. And now he looks to make the tag as Damian Drake on the comeback trail here. And here he comes, the descendant from Bloodhaven, with a series of forearms, taking out Stone Hendricks. And there's a discus forearm, and lights him up with a series of kicks now.
Still hasn't put him down on the canvas, though, has he?
Well, I don't think that's the intent. Damian Drake, just from a size and strength standpoint, I don't think he can get that done, but if he peppers him enough and keeps him off of his feet, he'll be able to hit him with some of that really high-impact, high-risk offense. Here we go. Up
Drake,
top.
high-risk territory. There's a missile drop kick. He's got him, hooks the outside leg, and Gangrel breaks it up. Gangrel in there with O'Shea, and the Irish Juggernaut with the sit-out choke bomb. Look at that power on display. Oh! Whoa. And Hendricks goes for the spear, and he ends up connecting with that ring post.
That's not going to feel good.
Drake's in position. O'Shea's got him. Here's step one. There's the gunslinger. Step two. The Swanton Bomb all the way from the heavens above. He nails it. 1, 2, 3, and they're still the champs.
Here are your winners and still WCWC Tag Team Champions, the team of Fight and Flight.
A huge win for Fight and Flight to retain the tag team titles over Stone Hendricks and Gangrel. But folks, we have to go to commercial break. When we come back, Caleb Conley is in action.